we decided to throw away the old staples of the genre and UIs that take up a quarter of the screen and basically just start over. One of the staples of the design was unobtrusiveness and drawing stuff only if we absolutely need to. And as a result, the UI is very clean and shows stuff only if it's needed. We decided to show all the stats for the currently selected unit right in the UI. We have the Frank's storage building, which serves as a resource drop-off. We have the Chinese barracks, which is the only building allowed for perfect balance among the players. There's a lot of new stuff that can be spotted in this video that we didn't have the time to talk about.
Housing is something that many games promise and gather stone or gather iron ore. To give a task to a laborer, you will need to give him a journal. A journal is an item you can acquire in an empty state from the laborer himself. So a woodcutter, for example, will be selling you woodcutting journals. And when you then go out and collect wood yourself, every time you do it, a note will be put into the journal. Better decorations to be happy, because they now feel they deserve it.
Much like in real life, you need to keep your workers happy now, but online.
In this update, we will be looking at some of the combat mechanics in Mordhau. As a disclaimer, keep in mind that this is pre-alpha footage. Much of the content is subject to change, and all sounds are placeholders that we intend to replace in the final product. The combat is the absolute core of this game. It is something we've prototyped and tested over more than a year to make sure it is designed to encourage fights that look like fights.
It's also an RPG, and RPG elements are very important for your gameplay experience. First off, we want to let you play any way you want. Your gaming character gets better at what you are actually doing. So when you fight a lot, he gets better at fighting. You talk to the people and you may get better prices in shops or persuade someone to do something even without a fight. You can visit a trainer. Good example for this is a combat, because we use real-time first-person close combat that is by the fencing skill of your character. So if you are beaten too often, you can go to the trainer, pay for a lesson, gain a level or two, and then get your revenge.
We have many types of weapons in the game. For example, you can have a strong, sturdy sword, which can withstand a lot of abuse. A lighter sword, faster sword, which is as lethal, but on the expense.
Boom. Just because you have Zone C, though, doesn't mean you're controlling the battle.
Right here is a good showcase for the innovative control scheme that we call the Art of Battle. The system gives you a really huge degree of control over your weapon via the right stick. You can see here that you're choosing which side to attack or block.
The key component to the art of battle is giving you, the fighter, control over both your attack and defense by tying it directly to the right stick. Now that I've completely annihilated the attackers at Zone C, let's take an overall look at the battle.
Alright, so looking out over the map, you can see that my team, the attacking team, has just captured the central zone at Zone A, and also my teammates are pushing a little further and capturing Zone B.
That is correct. At that point in the battle, the attackers were controlling 2/3 of the battlefield, so around that time, I decided that my services could probably be used elsewhere. Thankfully...